Hello and welcome to another week of training. 131. This was from Monday. 1 kilo PB snatch double. So very, very happy with that. This week has ended on a very somber note, but it did start out well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were very, very good sessions. So I've got my Fentimans. Still looking for that sponsorship. But yeah, second rep. Pretty okay. I was pretty happy with that. I started out quick. Then I went 133. Now this is 96%. I think that looks very good for 96%. You just got to commit sometimes, and just it feels heavy. You just got to get under it and fight. To be honest, it's not always going to be incredible in the catch position, but I did not fight. Well, I tried to fight this one, but I missed. But yeah, otherwise I was very happy. 1 kilo PB after getting a 10 kilo PB the week before. This is I didn't trim this apparently. And 145. Now this is a PB clean and power jerk double. Now, this is it's actually an equal PB clean and jerk double as well, to be fair, so again, very happy with that. Really liking my cleans at the moment. I'm very straight on the finish. Got the chest a little bit on that one, but having to dive out really wide, as always. And my knees were paying the price for it. And then this was the closest I've got to feeling my back again. My back was hyperextended a little bit. Obviously just let it go. Luckily I only had singles on front squat, which was quite good. 2 singles at 180, it was really easy. Another view of the 133 for single. Well, it might be better for reps. But yeah, it was at that point when I thought that I really, maybe the time with power jerk has paid off. The dip and drive is fine. We just got to move on. It feels like now, back when I started doing power jerks, I was limited obviously by the dip and drive. Now it feels a lot like I'm limited by the catch, and I'm just diving out really wide. And actually, Andrew put it best, to be honest. He said it just got pretty stale, to be honest. This is me scaring Ella. It is pretty scary then, to be honest. 190 for a couple sets of 3. Snatch deadlift, very, very important exercise. Has helped. I think this has been the number one thing, to be honest, that's helped my snatch. Is actually focusing on the lifting it like a snatch and not just lifting it up the ground. Actually focusing on the positions, but this is some deadlifts with 230. Same thing, thinking about the clean. And I think this is why my cleans have gone up so much. It's not just dicking about with deadlifts, and actually he looks big there, doesn't he? He looks lean. Not just dicking about basically, and actually trying to do it properly. And then, as you see here in the background, Solomon sat on the box, and Ross to the left. They came in from Brunel. They came and trained with me on Wednesday, which was wonderful. We did some slow pull power snatch doubles. That was my 1RM. And then I went for 115. So I got 1, which is a 5 kilo PB. And then I did just miss a second. It was definitely not power. Great training with these guys. Fun, positive, chill vibe, to be honest. Just about lifting. Obviously I've known them for friggin' ages since I started lifting at uni, so it was good to catch up again. That was a bit low. And then we had pause at knee power clean. Again, this is my 1RM. Hit this for an easy double. Again, it was 2RM. This was for every rep from now is a PB, so going for 2. And this is what I ended on for 2 reps, 145. Jumped forward a little bit on that one, but still definitely power. Very happy 5 kilo PB for a double. Then went 150, which actually equals my 1RM power clean. I feel like I caught that one very high, so I was really happy with that. That's my max ever power clean with a pause, so that's good. And then I think I got buried a bit on this one. It was close, to be fair, definitely under parallel, but pretty close. So incredibly happy with that. And then we did a overhead complex of 3 pulls, push press, and 2 power jerks at 100. Very happy with the old dip and drives. They're a lot better. Sometimes they drift forward, sometimes they actually drift back, but my hips don't do a lot of shifting, which is good. Then I realised that Dave Stewart from Eurythmics looks a lot like Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper. And then on Friday I had a couple of low block snatch triples at 120. This is 96% of my best in this complex, so nothing felt great this day, but I still got the 120s done. And then power jerks didn't happen. Had pain at 50 kilos, had pain at 70, 90, and then 110. Well, this is maybe another set. Or maybe this is the same set, I don't know. Had pain basically in every power jerk, so that's when I did start to question why we're still doing it. So I tried out some splits, and they felt alright. And this whole uncertainty, and with my competing situation as well, combined with me not getting along with a lot of people at the moment, a lot of people a lot of people pissing me off basically, in various facets of life, and my medical stuff that's happening at the moment really got me depressed, and I was as close as I've ever been to relapsing again with, specifically with self-harm. So I was going back from work from Wimbledon, and I was very close to cutting. So I went to the gym, and I just wanted to try some split jerks, and they all felt great, to be honest. This 120 was smooth, so this was the second time ever doing it, and basically I ended up on 150, which is a 25 kilo rack jerk PB. Now that might sound crazy, but I have never got it from the racks or the blocks. I have never got it. I need the clean beforehand. I just don't know what it is. Kira said maybe just wake your legs up. I was like, yeah, to be honest, maybe. But it was beltless as well. There was no pain. There was no back pain, no shoulder pain, no back pain, no knee pain. And I just felt like we did the power jerk experiment to fix my dip and drive. It got fixed, and then we just carried on. And I feel like it's time to actually put it into practice now. It's like when you do a science experiment, you find your results. You don't always just keep testing. Once you have your results, you don't keep testing really. So it was good to try it out, and it was good that it worked. It felt pretty good. Footwork in the catch was a little bit weird on some of them, but to be honest, not that bad. Obviously I did it for 4 or 5 years beforehand, so it came back pretty quickly. This is my mum's drawing, by the way. It's pretty awesome. She's not finished it yet, obviously. So a great start to the week. A hell of a lot of PBs, to be honest, which is fucking awesome. Life went pretty downhill towards the end of the week, but then just trying to take stuff as it comes, I guess. But basically a lot of people pissing me off by in my eyes deliberately trying to kind of set off the issues that I have if it's no one watching this, it's none of the weightlifters guys. They're all epic. So don't worry about that. But just other people in my life deliberately trying to set me off. Definitely not the weightlifters. They're the only people. They're the only ones I can trust. And then a combination of that with the uncertainty around what bloody mental health issue I actually have, and the queries around that diagnosis, and whether it's real or not. And then obviously being in pain from a 50-kilo jerk, knowing that you're doing the wrong thing, and then switching over to split jerk, knowing that you should have done that weeks ago, and it not being painful. Everything was pretty heavy. So I got pretty not wound up, but very, very depressed, and I mean, as always at the moment. Well, yes, I was very, very close to relapsing. Now I haven't self-harmed in a long time. I won't say how long, because to some people it won't be that long at all. Because to a lot of people it's not that long at all. But it's been a while for me, and I was close, and I don't know why I didn't. I think it was lucky that I was out at the time, that I could just go straight to the gym. But see, I had that talk with a couple of people. I'm now going to be doing. I was potentially going to do a last chance rankings boost by competing on the 16th of May, but I was just so I don't see the point in competing with Power Jockey again. I know that I'm at risk of hurting my back again by hyperextending or caving in the knees so much that it actually hurts ligaments. So I just want to take some time to reacquaint back to split jerk. And then we're going to compete on the 30th of May, so it's given me something to actually work towards. Finally feel like with the jerk that some progress has actually finally been made, which is good. It took very drastic measures, but I think it's finally coming out. To do a 150 jerk beltless in a 30-minute training session after not really warming up as thoroughly as I normally do would have been unheard of a couple of days ago. So hopefully that's coming on. And then unfortunately with the whole medical issue thing, that'll be a long time. I'll be waiting for a long time for that, because the waiting list is so long. So it's not wonderful at the moment. And then I have queries about my job, and my kind of role as the kind of catalyst for weightlifting in this area, in the sense that one of the lifters was telling me, I won't say his name, or her name, it's a him. It's a him. I'm sorry. He was saying that he didn't think that he could have lifted the weights he lifted because he thought they were so out of reach, and then he sees people like me and people like, I guess, the other people in the club hitting him so often, that's what they're kind of the catalyst for him to think, oh, it's possible. So I'm kind of questioning my role there, and how much I actually matter, I guess, to people. But I'm obviously trying my hardest with a lot of things. Yeah, this video's gone on quite a while, so I apologise for that. I haven't had a Fenton sip in a while, so I'll have that. I am going to wake up tomorrow and make a lot of sausages and bacon and send the picture to Lee. I've been slacking a lot. I've not been eating a lot of meat, and it's been making me feel very good, actually. But I do fancy this. And I will say, 30th of May I'm competing. We're actually peaking for it, which is good. I know most people here care more about the training, so I'll talk more about that. I am looking at other projects to start to give me a new kind of, I guess, I don't know, lease. A new kind of release maybe. But yeah, I guess, yeah, Burbs.